My mother, God rest her soul, used to say, June, when one door closes, another one opens. Well, that's all well and good, but at my age, well, I wasn't looking for another door to open. Episode 1, Winter.
Heathrow Airport. Don't you just love departure lounges? Bustle of passengers with their luggage, all about to disperse to different parts of the world. Right, passport? Check. Boarding pass? Check. I'm ready to go.
Yes, it's all very exciting.
Oh, sorry, Mum. It was a bit thoughtless of me. Are you sure you're going to be okay without me?
Of course.
Well, if you have any doubts, now is the time to say.
Oh, Laura, it's only a year. If I had doubts, I would have said so before you paid £800 for a flight to Sydney.
But a whole year on the other side of the world. I am gonna miss you. Ah, here we go. Yes, depart from gate 25. What will you do?
When? Tonight?
No, I mean this year, without me.
Oh, well, I suppose I'll carry on doing my usual things.
I'm so glad you have Clarry, Annie and Beatrice. Such good friends. I hope I have friends like that to meet me for coffee every week. You know, when I'm old.
Oh, thank you.
But what about at home? Are you sure you're going to be all right in the house by yourself?
Oh, I should think so. A little bit of time to myself is just what I need to clear up some of the cobwebs.
Oh, Mum.
Come on. This is a fabulous opportunity for you to see the world.
Really, though, are you sure you're all right with me going to stay with Dad and Lorraine?
He's your father, Laura, and he's been a good dad. It's been a year since you saw him. It's most certainly the right thing to do.
Yes, but are you all right with it?
I am. You're a sweetheart for asking.
Right, Mum. Big hug. I better go. It takes 45 minutes to get through security. Will you find your way back to the coach terminal, all right? And will you get a taxi back to the house? I've got 3 hours to Cardiff. It'll be dark when you arrive.
I'm the mother in this outfit.
Well, I'm just looking after you.
And I appreciate it. Oh, goodbye, my darling.
Stay safe, Mum.
Have a wonderful year. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Right, ladies, check out this new lipstick. Kiss My Begonia. With a name like that, I just had to buy it.
Oh, blimey, Clarry. It's very red. I'm not sure I could smear something that has a name like that all over my lips.
Oh, forget the name then, Annie. Just embrace the color.
Hi, ladies. All okay this week?
Yay.
Are you ready? Right, are you ready to order?
Yes, a skinny latte for me, please, Ellie.
Skinny latte for Beatrice.
And 3 proper lattes for Annie G.
Yes.
Absolutely not skinny. Full flavor. And 3 pieces of that millionaire shortbread.
So, 4 lattes and 3 shortbreads coming up.
Seriously, girls, we need more red in our lives. It suits us. And the hipsters are loving it this season. What do you think, Beatrice?
Well, you do know why red lip rouge has been so popular throughout history, don't you? Well, because it resembles the female genitalia.
And thank you,
Really?
Beatrice. Annie?
I like it.
How about you, Judy?
Oh, red's not for me, Clarry. It suits you 3. I'm more pastel.
Oh, nonsense, June. We cannot stride towards our 7th decade wearing flippant pastel.
Can we call it our 60s, please?
Yeah.
7th decade sounds so much older.
Well,
Ugh.
either way, I'm not going quietly into my 60s. Red, red, and more red.
There we go, ladies. All our taste. I love that lippy on you, Clarry.
See?
Anyway, how are we all this week?
Well, I'm fine, but I don't know about Junie either. She's keeping very chin up about things, but I know she waved off Laura on Saturday.
So she's gone to Australia now, then, June, is she?
Yes.
Oh.
For a year?
Yes.
Oh my, how does that feel?
Oh, I'm fine. She's going to stay with Bill for a few weeks until she finds her feet.
Where is he? Still in Sydney?
Yes, a fabulous suburb near the northern beaches.
And what about you, June?
What about me?
What are you going to do with yourself in that empty house now?
Well, still got the cats.
No! We can't let you turn into a cat lady.
Why not? I prefer their company to a lot of people's. Oh, present company accepted, of course.
Of course. But seriously though, June, how are you going to occupy yourself? You've had Laura at home for the last, what is it now, 4 or 5 years?
Oh, something like that. Well, she was all set to go travelling straight after graduating. But then all that happened with Bill and me. I don't know what I would have done without her. Oh, and you girls.
Oh, always, June. Always here for each other.
Yes, always. Which is why we are not going to let you turn into cat lady.
Oh, please.
What are you suggesting for June then, Clarry?
Well, I'm not sure yet. I'll think about it.
Well, I've got plans, actually.
What, already?
Yes, I'm going to redecorate the house.
On your own?
Well, why not? I always did the decorating anyway. It's no big deal.
But then you're still just at home, on your own. I was thinking more of a little project to get you out, something engaging with people.
Oh, you know I'm happy in my own company. I always have been. Now, I'm going to decorate the upstairs rooms over the first half of the year and then downstairs over the second. I'm going to finish with the hallway just in time for Laura to come home for Christmas.
All very well, darling, but redecorating a terrace, a quaint Victorian terrace, isn't going to take you a whole year. I really do think you should find a little something else to get you out of the house for a few hours each week.
Oh, well, I'll keep my eyes open for something, perhaps.
A little part-time job, maybe?
Oh, well, I haven't worked since having Laura. Oh, goodness, now, 26 years ago.
That's not true. You ran the property business with Bill, June. You totally sell yourself short, and you don't even realize it.
I never really think of that as working.
Why don't we ask Frank? Frank, darling, do you have a minute?
I didn't really run Bill's business.
Frank, Junie's looking for a few hours' work. You don't know of anything suitable, do you?
Oh, Clarry.
What sort of thing are you looking for, June? Are you wanting some waitressing?
Oh, goodness, no.
Oh, she can turn her hand to anything. She had her own business with her husband for years.
So, some kind of office work or bookkeeping, perhaps?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I'm done with all that. It's these three who've decided I need a project.
What about your piano tutoring? Oh, June was a wonderful pianist as a girl.
I know. She has a reputation.
Oh, I do.
I'll keep my ear to the ground for you, June.
Oh, thank you, Frank. Right, I'm going to go home to spend a perfectly contented afternoon with the cats. I shall see you three same time next week.
All right, Junie. But remember, sweetie, we're all here if you need anything.
I know. All right, Dottie. Right. Which colours to paint the bedroom? Ooh, coastal colours are all pastel. Oh, dear. Am I too pastel? But what's wrong with pastel anyway? I want my home to soothe my soul, not rattle it.
Hello, June, love.
Oh, hello, Dad. You're looking very smart.
I'm not stopping, love. I'm just heading off for lunch with the bowling club. I was wondering if you wanted to join us.
Oh, I don't think so, but thanks for asking. Where are you going?
To the lighthouse. They do a 2-course for £10 deal on Tuesdays. Their sea bass is melting in the mouth.
Sounds delicious. How many of you are going?
Probably about 8 of us, the usual crew. Are you sure you don't want to come? I don't like to think of you here on your own.
Oh, not you as well, Dad. I've already had the girls on at me this week, trying to find me a project to keep me busy.
Well, that sounds like a very sensible suggestion. I'll listen out for something too. What would you want?
Oh, don't really want anything, if I'm honest.
It might be an idea to just have a little something to focus on until you get used to the house being empty. I'll listen out.
All right. Thank you, Dad. Have a good afternoon with the club.
I will. Cheerio, love. Oh, and don't worry if you don't hear me get back until later. I'm popping round Maud's on my way home.
All right, Dad. Love to Maud too. Right. Colours. Seafoam green. Marram grass. June holly. Good Dotty. Whoops. Right. Hello.
June, it's Annie.
Oh, hi, Annie.
How are you?
I've just put the roller down from painting the bedroom.
What? Already? What colour did you go for?
What kind of pale green?
Oh, pastel.
Delicate. Sea holly. Chalk paint.
Listen, June, I was just in Frank's with my sister, and Frank said that he had a lead for you.
A lead?
Yes, you know, for a potential side project.
What's the lead?
It's a young man. Recently moved into that house, a few houses down from Frank's. You know, the new grand design with the massive glass windows. We kept pretending to go for walks past so we could watch them build.
Oh, yes. I know where you mean. Oh, go on.
Oh, he's looking for someone to tutor him in piano, beginner level. He's quite musical already, apparently, but he wants to learn piano or keyboard or something. That's how Frank described it anyway.
Oh, Annie, I haven't taught for years.
You're still got it though, June, I'm sure. And it would be perfect, really, just a lesson or 2 a week, like you wanted, all on your terms.
Well, I suppose.
They gave me the phone number anyway. Frank said the chap would like you to give him a call if you are interested.
Does he understand I haven't talked for a long time?
Oh, I don't know the full conversation he had with Frank, June. You know, you'd better just calling him yourself and having a chat about it.
Well, I suppose it wouldn't hurt. I mean, it is walking distance from mine, isn't it? A bit more upmarket, though. Oh, all right, Annie, I'll call him. Let me just grab a pen. Right, read out the number. Um, 101 Ocean View Road, home of Mr. Johnny Harlow. Oh, well, June, here we go.
June?
Yes, Mr. Harlow.
Call me Johnny.
Oh, nice to meet you, Johnny.
Come in, please.
Oh, thank you. Oh, this is a lovely place. Wonderful sea view.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Hey, it's a very pleasant street.
It seems to be. I've only met Frank so far.
Have you lived here long?
No, about a month. You wouldn't tell from all the shit, all the mess everywhere. Sorry about the beer cans.
Oh, did I come too early?
No, it's okay. I overslept. I needed to get up. So you know Frank quite well?
Well, I spend quite a bit of time at his coffee shop down the harbour. Have you been?
No, I haven't been out much yet, really. Anyway, this is the house.
Fabulous windows.
At night, I wish I had curtains.
Well, you could have some fitted.
Nah, I'm just renting at the moment.
Oh.
Do you live nearby?
Yes, I'm a 10-minute walk away. Inland, though. No sea view for me. I'm in a terrace row a few streets back. It's Victorian. I like it.
So this is the downstairs. Open plan, kitchen, lounge, utility room through there. Bathroom, cloakroom, games room, and upstairs the bedrooms and another bathroom. And my studio and a gym. So plenty to clean.
Oh, well, I wasn't looking for a cleaning job, Mr. Harlow, Johnny. It was just the piano tutoring.
Oh yes, I know. Sorry, I was just making conversation.
Oh.
I work away a lot, so it gets a bit messy.
Oh, not to worry. So you mentioned on the telephone that you'd like to learn to play the piano.
Yes, please.
All right. As I mentioned, I haven't taught for a few years.
No, but you used to teach to an advanced level and taught lots of other pupils over the years, Frank told me.
Oh, yes.
I really appreciate it.
All right. So, do you live alone?
I do. If you're worried about safety, I could arrange for someone to be here.
Oh, no, it's all right. So, have you any experience with any other instruments?
No, I play guitar.
Oh, well, that makes things even easier. And you said that you had your own keyboard already?
Yes, over there. Just let me just move those bottles off it.
Oh, great. A digital keyboard. Full size, weighted keys. Oh, this is perfect for what we need. Well, Mr. Harlow, Johnny, why don't you try a couple of lessons with me? And if you think it's working for you, then we could discuss a longer-term arrangement.
Cool. What would you be able to start today, like now?
Oh, well, yes, we could do.
Oh, so, if you just put your coat and bag down there.
Oh, yes. There we are then. Right then, let me see. Let's start with... the C major scale. When the cherry blossoms that line the streets burst with pink blossom, and the birdsong wakes you before your alarm clock, you get this sense that you're present at the dawn of something beautiful, something far bigger than you, something beyond your wildest imagination. Episode 2, Spring.
Well, I do believe spring is in the air. Hi, Junie. How's the new project?
Hello, Clarry. Ooh, let me sit down first. Hello, Beatrice. Have you ordered?
Not yet. We were waiting for you and Annie. Oh, here she comes now, looking like Zola flippin' Bud.
Oh, phew. It's warm. Hi, ladies.
Annie, you're looking amazing.
Annie started running. Now she's replaced her entire wardrobe with activewear.
No, I haven't. I'm only jogging on Wednesdays. It makes more sense to run here than get into the car and try to park at the harbour.
Don't tell me you're not going to be having cake.
Of course I'm having cake. That's why I'm running. The usual, please, Ellie. Right, girls. Which cake do we fancy?
Well, what are the options this week?
We have something new this week, Clarry. Mint arrow shortbread.
Holy moly. Shall we try that?
Yeah.
3 then, please.
Coming up.
So, how was your week?
Oh, very productive, actually. I finished painting the landing and the loo, and I've started the utility room.
That's not what I'm talking about, Junie, and you know it.
Hello, ladies. Shortbreads?
Frank! Just the man. June was just about to tell us about her new piano tutoring project.
No, I wasn't.
Oh, really? I'm glad it's working out for you. Johnny seems like a decent guy.
Well, I've only been there a handful of times, but yes, I think it will work out okay.
What's he like then? What does he do for a living?
Well, he's quite young, a bit older than Laura, perhaps late 20s. I didn't ask what he does.
You didn't ask? He's moved into the town's equivalent of Beverly Hills, and you didn't ask?
Well, it's none of my business. He's paying me to tutor him, and, well, that's what I'm doing.
Oh, please, please try to have a bit more juicy info for us the next time we meet.
He's a musician.
Is he?
Is he? Oh, what kind of musician?
One that makes music.
What kind of musician, Frank? Obviously not a pianist.
I'm not sure. The girls here were talking about him the other day. They're very excited he's moved into the area. Ellie, come here. What is it that Johnny Harlow does, music-wise?
Have you met him yet, June? What's he like?
He's polite.
What music-y stuff does he do, the ladies are asking?
You don't know?
Should we know?
He's like massively famous. He's like the hottest guy on the festival scene. He plays acoustic guitar and he's got the most amazing voice. Oh, I literally can't believe he's living nearby and that you've actually met him, June.
Would we know any of his songs?
You should do, Beatrice. He's always on Excel Radio. Your eyes, the window to your soul.
Ooh, what can you tell us about him, June?
Polite.
I wonder if his lips are as sweet as this shortbread.
Oh, geez, Clarry, please. You're old enough to be his grandmother.
Excuse me, mother, not grandmother.
Oh, that's not much better.
I do love you guys. I hope I'm like you and I'm old.
Older, Ellie. Older.
June is keeping it zipped. She's a loyal lady.
It's why we love her. Although in this instance, it is a bit frustrating.
Oh, right, I'm ready for a stroll along the seafront. Make the most out of this spring sunshine. Are you 3 joining me, or would you rather stay here with Ellie and discuss 20-year-olds?
We'll come. I want to pop into that upmarket charity shop on the way past. You know, the one for cats.
I need to pop into the library to pick up a new read. Meditation and the Menopause.
Ugh, holy heaven above.
Whether you accept it or not, Clarry, our telomeres are shortening with every passing year. We must look after our bodies.
I'm coming with you, June. See you next week, Frank. Ellie.
Bye, ladies.
Bye, ladies.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Afternoon, love.
Hi, Dad. All okay today? Oh, hi, Maud.
Hello, June. How are you, darling?
Fine, thank you.
How's the painting coming along? It's looking good. Fresh.
I've almost finished the utility room.
And how's the work you've been doing for Johnny?
Oh, well, I haven't seen him since those first few weeks in January. He's away a lot, but it went okay, and I think we're starting the lessons again soon.
Good. You were such a lovely pianist. I'm glad you're using your skills again.
I must admit, I'm enjoying it.
So he hasn't been there to play any of his songs for you yet? Your eyes are windows to your soul.
Oh, goodness, Dad! Have you heard of him too?
He's always on XL radio when I'm driving to Bloomsbury's. I think he's in the top 40. At least he's playing the Southcliffe Festival this year.
Your dad's downloaded his album.
Just tune into XL while you're painting June. You're bound to hear one of his songs then.
Oh, I'd rather not. I just want to do the job he's paying me for.
I do wish he wouldn't drop the F-bomb, though. It's rather unnecessary. Perhaps you could pass that on to him, June.
Right.
Oh, I think swearing is necessary, Charles. It underscores the passion behind the lyrics.
Anyway, what are you both up to today?
We're off to Bloomsbury's. They have a 50% sale on, and then we'll have food near the theatre. There's a new restaurant open. Would you like to come with us?
Oh, thank you, but I'm okay. I'll stay here. Finish the painting.
Oh, all right. At least you're getting out a bit now. I feel happy about that. Not stuck at home on your own.
Remember that I enjoy being on my own? You both have a nice afternoon. I'll listen out for you later, Dad. Bye, Maud.
Bye, love. But Charles is probably going to sleep over at my place tonight after we've eaten. So no need to listen out for him.
Have fun. Well, you know what I mean. Have fun at Bloomsbury's.
Bye, love.
Hello, John.
Hey, June. Sorry about all the bags everywhere.
Oh, welcome back. I hope the trip was a good one.
It was long and tiring. Still, I guess I shouldn't complain.
You do look tired. Oh, I'm sorry, that sounded rude. Do you want to leave the lesson today?
No, come in. I need to practice.
Would you like me to make you a coffee then before we start, if I may?
Oh, God, yes, please. I mean, that would be lovely. Thank you.
I can't get going without my morning coffee. Although, if I'm honest, I'm not sure I know how to use your coffee machine. Don't suppose you have a kettle anywhere?
Oh, sorry. That coffee machine seemed like a good idea at the time.
The girls in Frank's, they make all sorts of intricate variations of a cup of coffee using a machine like this. Well, I'm a one-cup plunger lady myself.
Here, I'll show you. Like this. And then this. There. Will you have one with me?
Oh, no, I won't.
Oh, go on.
Oh, well, yes, please, if that's all right.
Of course it is. So, you said you only have a one-cup cafetiere. Do you live alone then?
I do, as of last month. For a while, at least. My daughter has just gone to Australia for a year.
To travel?
To travel and work, yes.
I like Australia. Great weather.
You've been then?
Yes, I went for 3 months last year.
Oh, lovely. Where?
All over.
Oh, lucky you.
It was quite a hectic trip. I didn't see much as I thought I would.
There's plenty of time to go back.
How old's your daughter?
Oh, Laura's 26. We're very close.
Must be nice. We've got 2 younger half-brothers. My mother remarried. I don't see much of them.
Oh.
And how do you find living alone?
Oh, I don't mind it at all. Other people seem to mind me being alone far more than I do. It was my friends who persuaded me to take on the piano tutoring.
Oh, you'd rather not be here?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that at all. I'm enjoying teaching again. They're probably right, really. It's better that I get out a bit.
It's nice to have a group of friends that care that much about you.
Oh, yes, they're great girls.
Do you have any other family apart from your daughter?
Well, I have my father. He lives next door. So, shall we start? If you're feeling up to a lesson today.
Yes, please. It's nice to have company, actually. The house feels very big when I'm here alone.
Thank you for the coffee.
Anytime.
Right. Today, we'll move on to the minor scales.
Right, Annie, Beatrice, June, you are going to love what I picked up from the charity shop this week. Look at these.
Oh, Clarry, what on earth are those? Those are literally the highest heeled sandals I have ever seen.
They were only £4.
They look too big.
Oh, well, I'm a 6 and these are 8s, but how could I resist them?
And so very high.
I thought they'd be perfect for a party.
As long as you don't need to actually walk anywhere.
Nonsense, Beatrice. The straps do up right tight so they stay on. Look. Ta-da!
You're 6 feet tall.
Oh, I love them.
We never go to any parties.
Well, perhaps it's time we changed that. I've always fancied doing Beaujolais Day, and this could be the year we buy tickets.
Well, we'll be carrying you out by the end of the day.
Junie, are you all right today?
Oh, yes, fine, thank you.
Are you sure? You seem very thoughtful.
I'm fine, Annie.
Is it Laura? How is she doing?
Oh, she's having a ball. Travelling through Queensland at the moment.
We know you must miss her.
Oh, I do, but the time is flying. It's spring already, and I'm glad she's taking the opportunity to explore the world before she gets any commitments.
And Johnny?
What about Johnny?
Well, you're hanging out with a rock star and you don't tell us anything about him.
Well, there isn't really much to tell. Well, we've done quite a few lessons now. He's picking it up very quickly. He's rarely home. His life must be exhausting. Right, I fancy a second slice of cake today. Who's joining me?
More milk chocolate button melt. Yes, please.
Oh, come on, June. What's his house like inside? Is it full of designer bling? Glamorous women? Does he throw fabulous parties? I bet he's constantly surrounded by A-listers, isn't he? Can you get us on any guest lists?
You'll have to leave it, Clarry. June isn't a gossip, and that's why we love her so. Now, let's change the subject and order more cake.
Morning, June. What time is it?
11:30. Hope it's okay that I let myself in, like you told me to. Here you go. Coffee. Lesson starts in 15.
I was up late last night. I was on a roll and didn't want to stop.
Good party, was it?
No party. I was writing. Yeah, no, I'm not big into parties, to be honest.
Well, if you were working late, you're perfectly entitled to a lie-in. Do you want me to leave it for this week?
Oh, no, definitely not. I like the company. I'm either surrounded by so many people I can't think straight, or I'm alone. Somewhere in between's nice.
Then I'll stay.
Do you work, June, or did you work? I assume you're a musician or a music teacher.
Oh, no, I wasn't a musician. I worked a little before Laura was born. I was an office manager at a builder's merchant's. Not a terribly exciting story, I'm afraid, but that's how I met my husband. He was a builder. The piano was my hobby. I was always too self-conscious to play in front of an audience.
That's a shame. You play beautifully.
Wasn't me to put myself on display.
And after your daughter was born?
Well, I was busy looking after her, as well as helping Bill with his business accounts.
I see.
A bit different from what you're used to.
Well, my parents are both in the entertainment industry.
Is that where you got your talent?
I suppose it's all I knew. I don't see my father. He and Mum split up when I was a baby. He's a nut. I don't see it. Having children wasn't part of his plan.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know any different.
And your mother?
Oh, I speak to her occasionally. She's based in New York with her new family.
Ah.
Your daughter's lucky.
Would you like some lunch?
Oh, I usually just get a takeaway.
Or would you like something else for a change? Something home cooked?
Oh, I don't have anything in the fridge to cook.
Well, that's all right. I can pop round to the shop on the seafront and pick up something to make soup and sandwiches. Won't take me long.
Soup and sandwiches?
Yes, it's Laura's favourite. Leek and potato soup with ham sandwiches dunked in.
Oh, that sounds really nice. I'd love some soup and sandwiches.
All right. Well, why don't you get on with your morning and I'll give you a shout for food at 1. We can have the lesson afterwards. I'm not in a rush today.
Thank you, June. Soup and sandwiches.
Hiya, June.
Beatrice, this is a nice surprise.
Do you have time for a visitor?
Yes.
How's the painting coming along?
Well, almost finished upstairs. It's keeping me busy.
You didn't fancy coffee with us this last couple of weeks then, June?
I'm just a bit busy here with the house. I'm sorry.
Well, the girls and I, we care about you, Junie.
I know you do.
Well, Clarry, yes, she goes on a bit about Johnny and that, but she doesn't mean to push.
It's okay.
I bumped into your dad in Bloomberry's the other week, He's got a spring in his step nowadays.
Has he? He's always pretty chirpy.
I know, but he was positively bouncing.
I'm glad. He's done really well on his own since Mum died.
He's got you next door. He's lucky. We're all lucky to have you in our lives.
Oh, thanks, Beatrice.
You will tell me if there's anything on your mind, won't you?
Well, there's nothing. Honestly. Thanks for asking.
Well, I hope we'll see you soon then. Well, take care of yourself.
Bye, Beatrice. Coffee.
Oh, thanks.
I love that first sip of the day.
I've had about 3 this morning already.
Oh, I wait until I get here. Have one of those fancy ones. Makes that first sip all the more delectable.
Well, something in the kitchen smells divine.
Lamb stew. Lunch will be served at noon, Mr. Harlow. Seriously, you can't beat a nice lamb stew. And I've made enough for you to have over the weekend too.
Oh, fantastic. You are a star. Well, I'll be away next week, June. For about 6 weeks.
Ah, okay.
I'll miss our lunches together.
You'll have the finest hotel chefs preparing the meals.
No, it's not the same. It's so not the same, June.
Well, thank you.
You are eating with me again today?
Oh, yes, of course.
Oh, cool. Do you mind if I carry on writing?
Not at all. Do you mind if I just enjoy the view?
Not at all. June, my name is John.
Hmm?
Someone thought Johnny was a good idea, you know, more sex appeal.
Okay, John.
Thanks for sticking around.
Thanks for inviting me to.
Hi, Annie. Coffee as usual?
Oh, yes, please, Frank.
No June again today?
No.
How long has it been now?
Oh, 5 weeks, Frank.
One coffee and one choc brownie coming up.
The boats in the harbour tug sleepily at their tethers. Seagulls, ice cream, crab lines, and children's laughter. The days are warm and long, and the nights are still and fragrant. Is this contentment? Episode 3, Summer. Blimey, what a fabulous August. This heatwave is glorious. Had to sea today with the sun on it. When she was little, my Laura used to say, "The sea is full of dancing jewels." Ooh, this cappuccino is good.
You've got the machine licked now. Where would you go, June? If you could click your fingers and wham, be teleported anywhere in the world.
Oh, I'm happy right here, John.
Really?
Yes, really. Look at what we have here. The sea, the sky.
That's nice. But you have to choose one place.
Oh, well, I suppose to see Laura. But she's having fun and I wouldn't want to cramp her style. Maybe just to drop in and say a quick hello.
Then?
I suppose Hawaii would be nice.
It is nice.
You've been? Oh, why am I surprised?
It was a stopover on the way to New Zealand.
Where did you go?
Honolulu. I wasn't there for long.
Bill and I used to say we'd go there once Laura had left home. We never did. We surfed when we were young.
Did you, June? You never told me that.
Oh, everyone around here did.
I suppose I can feel that about the place. I should get out more. I get recognised and sometimes I'm not feeling very sociable.
Perhaps we could get you a disguise.
Like what?
I don't know. The thing is, it probably wouldn't be an issue if you'd moved to somewhere like London or LA. But here, you see, we get a bit excited when someone well-known comes to town.
Oh, this town has its share of famous people. You just don't realise it. I couldn't live in London or LA. Too busy. And I spend enough time working in those places. I played Cardiff when I was touring a couple of years ago, and Wales just seemed to suit my personality, you know? So I thought I'd give it a try. And when I'm not working, I need space for my thoughts.
Yes. So where would you go if you could go anywhere in the world at the click of your fingers?
I'd be on safari somewhere.
Would you?
Well, now you sound surprised.
Well, no, I just wasn't expecting you to like the natural world.
Well, if I hadn't been successful with music, I'd have liked to have been a ranger or something in this African game reserve. All that open space and just animals for company. Oh, first world problems.
I suppose that's where I'd like to go too, if I'm not going to Hawaii.
We could go, you know. I have some free time after this next trip.
Oh, no, I couldn't.
I can pay.
No, John. Anyway, I have my dad to keep an eye on.
How is your dad?
Oh, his usual self. He's always out and about. He's bright as a button. I don't know what's tickling him at the moment. He loves your latest album, by the way, although he'd prefer it if you didn't swear, though. Although his girlfriend, Maud, doesn't mind.
Everyone swears? Oh, your dad has a girlfriend?
Oh, yes. They've been dating for a few years. He even stays over at her house.
Too much information. So, June is the ultimate 60s surf chick.
1970s, thank you very much. Don't age me.
Doesn't feel like you are much older than me.
Oh, time flies. I promise you. 1 minute you're 20 and the next your children are borrowing your clothes to wear to 70s themed parties. Speaking of time, Laura's been away for 8 months now. It's hard to believe.
When will she be home?
Oh, Christmas, hopefully.
And you'll be a family again.
Yes.
You're lucky.
What do you do for Christmas?
The past 5 years I was in a relationship. She's with someone else now.
Well, a lot can happen between now and Christmas.
Usually on the road anyway. You know, June, this industry I'm in, you just can't have everything.
No one can, John.
June? June? Are you home? I haven't seen you in a while, my Junie. Oh, well.
Yeah?
Not for me, thank you.
You mentioned your husband. What, Bill, is it?
Yes, that's right.
You're not married anymore.
No, we divorced 2 years ago.
So he's still alive?
Oh, yes. Though I could have chopped his balls off. He lives in Australia with his second wife, Lorraine.
Oh, am I asking too many questions?
No, it's fine. I haven't actually talked about Bill for a long time, but it's fine.
What happened?
Well, at the time when he announced he was leaving, I was floored. But looking back, I think I knew Bill always wanted a more adventurous life. We moved house 5 times during our marriage and he always wanted to live abroad. I just wanted to stay still for longer than 12 months. Anyway, he met Lorraine right after and moved on. I must admit, I was broken for a couple of years.
Was he unfaithful?
Oh, I don't know, John. I like to think he wasn't, but I was kidding myself, I suppose. I've blanked the whole mess out since he left. Yes, he did have an affair.
You?
Me? No. Why would I?
In retaliation?
Oh, no, not at all. I wouldn't want to become something I'm not.
Doesn't getting your own back help the pain?
Oh, I very much doubt that, John. Do you think that retaliation helps ease pain?
But how do you get over the betrayal then?
It's not something I've had to think about before now.
Sorry. I don't want to upset you.
No, I think I'm all right to talk about it.
You haven't talked about it before?
No. To whom?
Your girlfriend?
No, it's not like me to talk about things like this. The girls are wonderful and they're always there for me, but...
You don't have to tell me if it's too painful.
No, I think I'm fine to talk now. So, how does a person get over pain? Well, looking back, I think you have to spend a good chunk of time wallowing in a blessed great hole of self-pity. As much time as it takes to get that grief out. Oh, I'm talking snotty nose and streaked mascara, the lot.
And then?
And then You have to decide, is this gloomy place where I'm going to let my heart drop anchor?
And it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. You can't let the things that happen to you define you. I think it's your attitude towards life and your behaviour that define you. The things in life that happen to you, those are out of your control. You never know when something is going to jump up and pull the rug right out from under your feet. Bill didn't set out to hurt me. We married young and we just changed as we grew older. I do believe people are just trying to do the best they can in life. We shouldn't rest all of our happiness on the shoulders of another person and then be angry when they behave in a way that disappoints us. And let's be honest, none of us are angels.
So bloody lonely. I can't imagine ever finding love. And anyway, it seems like too much hassle for my life.
Well, don't let my story put you off. What about your relationship, the one that lasted 5 years?
She was unfaithful. And I retaliated. And the whole thing just fell apart. But looking back, I think we'd grown tired of each other. I was just lonely. And we were quite different. She wanted to be out partying all the time. And that's just not me.
And that's quite a big difference of personality.
I'd like to find someone who just eat with me and read with me, or just sit here in silence with me. And until then...
Have you found your tribe?
I don't have a tribe. I didn't know I was supposed to be looking for it.
Well, it's never too late to start.
What am I looking for?
Well, people who have your back and you theirs.
Well, that's you then, June. You are in my tribe of two.
Well, I'm delighted.
I'm serious, June. Where do I start? You've known your tribe for years.
Oh, no, I haven't, John. For many years, I was consumed at raising Laura and looking after whichever of Bill's renovation projects we were living in at the time. When Laura went to university and Bill was away a lot working, for the first time in my life, I was unsure of my identity. I only had my father, really. Then Bill left and Laura came home and we found a smaller place to live. Moving from our big house to my terrace was the best thing I could have done. It was my place, my own space. Well, I met Clarry and the girls at a yoga class that my father persuaded me to go to only a couple of years ago.
Man, your dad sounds amazing.
Oh, he is. He's hard to keep up with. I hope you'll meet him one day. The girls want to meet you too, but I'm afraid they might be a little starstruck for comfort.
Well, I'm sure any friends of yours are okay people.
They are good friends, but I haven't seen them for a while.
Why not?
Oh, I just needed a little headspace.
Will you sit and read with me?
Yes.
Hi, June.
Oh, hi, Dad.
Just checking in on you.
Sorry, I meant to come round yesterday. I just got a bit carried away painting, you know.
I know, Junie. Is everything okay, love? I saw Clarry in town and she said they hadn't seen you for a few weeks.
Oh, I've just been needing a bit of space.
Space from your friends?
Well, not from anyone, just to myself.
Has anything happened?
No, nothing has happened.
You know you can talk to me.
I know I can. Thanks, Dad. You've always been brilliant.
I don't want to pry.
It's okay.
Is it your new job?
No. Well, yes and no. Oh, I don't know. Just lots of emotions and memories. I just need some time with my thoughts, Dad.
I know you've always enjoyed being alone, June, but I don't want you to be lonely. You will call me if you need company, won't you?
I will. Thank you. Give my love to Maud.
Yes, about Maud. I've been trying to catch you for a chat.
Is everything okay?
Oh, yes. More than okay.
What, Dad?
Maud and I. We've decided to get married.
Oh, Dad, that's brilliant.
Isn't it exciting?
Oh, it is. Any date in mind?
We thought a Christmas wedding.
This Christmas? It's only 3 months away.
Yes. Maud has cracked on with the arrangements. Just a small registry office affair on 14th December. And afterwards we booked Frank's.
Frank does wedding parties.
Not usually. Such a nice man there, June.
Dad?
Sorry. So yes, 14th December. So if you're sure you're feeling okay, June, I'll leave you alone.
Yes, I'm fine.
Bye, love.
Bye. John, are you home? John?
Oh, God. Dude.
Oh, goodness. There. Coffee. I'll just tidy these away.
Thanks.
Right. What's going on, John?
I'm out of my depth. I don't understand what's happening to me. What my life's become. No one gives a toss about me. I don't have a private life. My every move is photographed, judged. I don't know who I can trust.
What about the people who were in your life before?
Before?
Yes, before your career took off like it has. Where are they now?
Kind of left them behind. They didn't understand me anymore. They were holding me back. My mother, of all people, was so jealous I didn't even know what to do with her.
And these people were holding you back or keeping you grounded.
Is there a difference?
I know it can feel like some people want to stifle your ambition, but others might just offer you the roots you need to stay grounded. Good friends who were there for you before all of this and who aren't fazed by any of it.
I burnt my bridges with any old friends.
Oh, I doubt it. People are very forgiving. Try talking to them.
I'm so tired.
You able to take some time off?
Not really.
Life is a long time to spend working.
I suppose I could take a couple of weeks.
The thing is, you might burn out if you don't.
What will I say to people?
Do you need to explain that you want a break? Us regular folk just book a holiday.
I'll speak to my manager. A couple of weeks wouldn't hurt. But then what? What do I do then?
The same as me. Absolutely nothing. Pure heaven.
drink coffee,
Eat chocolate cake.
read a book, a sci-fi novel.
Watch a good film. A naughty film.
June,
Have a decadent bubble bath.
a jacuzzi, perhaps.
Have you got a jacuzzi?
Of course. On the upstairs terrace, do you fancy one?
Well, maybe next time. I'll remember my bathers. Seriously, though, time off grid is incredibly healing. I fiercely protect my alone time. I have to fend off the good intentions of my friends and family for that.
Time off grid with you is incredibly healing, June.
And just one last thing.
What's that?
I don't think anyone ever found the answers to their problems in the bottom of a can of beer, John.
June, the day you knocked on my door, I do believe an angel walked into my life.
He's a quiet soul, Clarry.
What? How can Johnny be quiet, June, in his line of work?
Well, he just enjoys writing songs. He never sought the lifestyle that came with it.
I'm never going to meet him, am I?
Oh, you could always queue up for an autograph with the 20-year-olds.
Oh, seriously. June, why don't you just bring him to Frank's?
Oh, that's unlikely to happen, Clarry. Look, I just need...
Oh, please. I just want a little look at him.
Oh, you and the rest of the world. He's a private person. Look, I need you to understand...
Oh, come on. These people, they seek fame. No, they thrive on it.
Oh, shut up, Clarry. Why can't you just leave him alone? You never stop going on about him. He's just a boy. He's not much older than my daughter, and you never give him a break.
Oh, June, I'm sorry.
He seeks his music making, not fame. Imagine if your dream job, the thing that made you excited to get out of bed in the morning, came as part of a package that involved your every move, every ill-timed comment or bad hair day being spread across the tabloids. A life under a microscope when all you're trying to do is follow your passion. I was trying to talk to you, Clarry. I agreed to meet you today because I needed your support, but now I don't want to discuss John anymore. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm going to go home.
June? June?
And so, the leaves turn golden and the swallows fly south. And we pull out scarves from bottom drawers and drink steaming mugs of coffee. And we prepare ourselves for the next act of this stage play we call life. Episode 4, Autumn.
Oh, here, love, a tissue.
Oh, Maud, thanks for coming round. I didn't know who else to talk to.
John's from a different world to us, June.
He was born into the same world and he's still human. He has human needs, people to trust. It feels like he has no one. And on top of that, there's the world media swimming like sharks around a stranded seal pup, waiting for him to make a wrong move so they can tear him apart. He can't even go for a walk, Lord. Can't enjoy the harbour, go for a coffee at Frank's, go shopping with friends. Can you imagine? And I feel so helpless.
Oh, darling, we don't understand his world. He chose it.
It's more like it chose him. He's talented and now he's being swept along out of his depth.
It's wonderful that you care about his welfare, Junie. But, well, do you think you've got empty nest syndrome?
Unlikely. This is the second time Laura's left home. She keeps coming back. Would I be human if I was unaffected by John's situation, whether or not my own child has left home?
Oh, well, you wouldn't be our June if you weren't. Your compassion is why we all love you so. But you know, he hasn't had the same upbringing as Laura, so you're not comparing apples with apples. You can reach out to him, but don't feel that you've done something wrong if he doesn't respond the way you are expecting.
Oh, Maud, we all have each other. You and Dad, me and Laura, Clarry, Annie, Beatrice, we're all fine. Imagine if we didn't have each other.
June, you've opened your arms and your heart to this young man, and he knows it. You couldn't do any more for him than that. The last thing you should feel is helpless.
You make Dad so happy, Maud. I'm so pleased he met you.
And I'm so pleased that you all welcomed me into your family. Have you invited John to our wedding?
No, I haven't. I don't think he could come.
You could still invite him. Sometimes, you know, people need to be invited, even if it's so they can decline the offer.
I will ask him. Thank you, Maud.
June, Charles is worried about you.
Oh, good old Dad. He needn't be.
He says you haven't been seeing your girlfriends recently.
I just wanted a bit of space, Maud.
Of course. Sometimes we need to give our routine a spring clean, don't we?
What do you see when you look at me, Maud?
I see a beautiful soul who's happy in her own skin.
Dad, what does Dad see? A lonely old spinster?
No, June. He sees a daughter.
I don't want a replacement for Bill, Maud.
I know. Who would?
I feel constant pressure from everyone to find a new man.
Not from me.
No, not from you. Why not from you? You've decided to take a new man into your life.
Well, because your father is right for me, and I hope I am for him. But I'd rather be alone than with the wrong man, like you. But some people, well, they can't be alone, June. It takes immense strength. People who are afraid of being alone themselves don't like to see that strength in others.
It doesn't frighten me at all.
I know.
I need space. I'm happy alone.
I know.
You believe me?
Of course. Why wouldn't I?
You see me.
I do.
And John?
You've talked to him and you've listened to him. You don't have to solve his problems for him. You've provided guidance and you've shown him you care. It's enough.
Coffee.
Thanks. Look, no cans.
I noticed. And I noticed the moustache too.
It's Movember. Shall we sit by the window?
Sure.
June, how do you think you know when you found the right person?
Well, I guess it's just this feeling. You know you can tell this person anything and they will still be there for you. You share things with each other that you don't share outside the two of you. You feel the same way about friends and foes. In a crowded room, a millisecond of eye contact shows you both know what the other is thinking. They are the first thing you think about when you wake up in the morning, the first person you share a joke with, and the last thing you think about before you go to sleep at night.
Bit bloody deep. Do you really find that?
Oh, yes. Bill and I did it in the early years. It's called a best friend, and most people have probably already met theirs. They just haven't realised the potential in that friendship for love.
I feel like I'm running out of time.
Oh, I don't think so. My father is marrying Maud in December. He's 85 and she's 92.
Really? That's amazing. Congratulate them for me.
Well, they have asked if you'd like to come.
Me?
Yes, you'd be very welcome. It's only a small do, close family and friends. The reception's at Frank's.
Oh, thanks for asking, but
Yes, I know.
you know how it is.
I do.
What about you? Are you open for love?
You sound my age. No, I'm not looking.
But are you open for it if it comes looking for you?
Oh, I don't think so, John. I'm happy by myself now.
No, I understand that, but you could be happier by yourself than in the wrong relationship. But what about the right one?
But I'm older now. I'm wondering how I would know if it was right.
Well, my good friend June would say, you don't know. You never do. She'd say something like, just have to open your wings and trust that they fly.
And if they don't?
June would say, they always will. Your friends and family, they must love you so much.
Yes, they do. But sometimes they don't see me. They see a lonely woman who needs partnering up with the nearest eligible bachelor. You just see me.
Now, my good friend June would say...
Yes, I know. Talk to them.
Yes, talk to them. You haven't talked about your tribe for a while, haven't you?
Well, I haven't seen them in a while.
Time to call them then?
I do you a deal, John.
Go on.
I'll call my friends and talk to them if you call yours.
It's a deal.
Hello, Clarry.
Oh, June, you came.
Well, I couldn't miss Frank's winter spiced lattes. Annie and Beatrice aren't here yet?
No, I asked them to give us a few minutes. June, I've missed you.
Oh, I've missed you too. I need to apologise.
No, you don't. I do. I'm so sorry. I know I can be full on.
Oh, you're perfect.
I'm full on. The thing is, June, I don't do well on my own. I'm not strong like you. When I'm with you and the girls, well, it's the only time I feel truly happy with myself. You girls laugh at me, at my stories, and it makes me feel, heard, important.
Oh, my goodness, Clarry, you're so important. You are the gel that holds our girl group together. You really are. I hate the idea that you didn't know that.
I thought you'd left us. My stupid prattling on about Johnny.
It's John, Clarry. His name is John.
My prattling on about John had driven you away.
No, I just don't want to gossip about him. Can we agree on that?
Yes, we can.
And Clarry, please don't change. I love the full-on version of you.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. Live long and be full on with your begonia red lips.
Oh, here are the other two.
Morning, Clarry. Oh, June, you came.
Hi, Annie. Beatrice. I was just telling Clarry that she must never change.
Here, here. To friends never changing. Now, let's order.
Good morning, ladies. What can I get for you today?
The winter spice lattes, please, Ellie. 3 full flavor and 1 skim.
Oh, bugger it. Let me go full flavour too.
Oh, yay. Beatrice, you've been reading the 50 flippin' shades again?
No, this week I'm concentrating on my endorphins. I'm raising them. And my God, it feels good to be alive.
Okay, I think we'll leave that there. Thank you, Beatrice.
Spice lattes coming up.
June, are you all right, though? That's all I'm going to ask.
Okay, Clarry, you can ask. A friendship with John developed, and how can I describe it? I felt listened to, seen.
Oh, I'm sorry if you didn't feel listened to or seen with us, with me.
It's not that. Different relationships offer different things. I just needed some time to understand my own head. And somehow, the friendship with John is the right environment for that. I put to rest a lot of emotions that were left over from Bill leaving. Girls, I need you to understand, and I need my father to understand, that when I say I need time alone, I mean just that. Time alone, with myself, not away from you. But that said, taking on the tutoring was absolutely the right thing for me, and I thank you all for that.
4 spiced lattes.
Thanks, Ellie. And now, June, what do you need now?
Now I'm just glad to be sitting here on a fresh winter's day, having latte with you girls.
Hurrah to that.
So, ladies, now that we're all together again, wait until you see what I managed to pick up from the car boot sale. A blonde wig.
What the devil is that? Is it the storeholder's Yorkshire Terrier?
I've bought it to wear at Charles and Maud's wedding.
Wearing a blonde wig to my father's wedding?
Well, I fancy the change, and I didn't commit to dyeing my hair.
How will we recognise you in that? Should we agree on a secret code in advance?
Oh, please. Wait until you see it on. With my outfit, I'm like Heather flippin' Locklear.
You couldn't make this stuff up.
Oh, nonsense. You girls really need to learn to let your hair down a little.
Or not in your case, Clarry. What if it's got bloody fleas or something?
I think you must mean knits, Annie. And it won't have. Knits can't live away from the scalp of the human host for more than 24 hours, especially not on fake hair.
It's not fake hair. It's real. Frank, come over here. What do you think of this? I know I'll get a sensible answer from you.
Oh, I get nervous when ladies ask me for an opinion on something they either plan to do or plan to wear. I feel like there's a right answer, and I should know it in advance.
I'm going to wear it to Charles and Maud's wedding.
Anything goes at a wedding. Oh, okay. You'll look like a Charlie's Angel.
There it is, Frank. The right answer.
Thank you, Frank.
And are Charles and Maud all set for the big day?
Oh, I think so. That's the beauty of a registry office marriage. Not much to organise, and Maud doesn't like fuss.
Oh, good old Maud. She's a star. I can't wait to see them wed.
I know, me too. Right, I have to get ready to leave for the airport.
Oh, you must be so excited to have Laura home, June.
Oh, I am. But it's quite scary that it's been a year. I don't know where the time has gone.
I know. Another Christmas is upon us. But what's not to love about a Christmas wedding?
We had plans to decorate the restaurant for them. All white and with beautiful fairy lights. Do you think they'll like that, June?
Oh, they'll love it. It sounds magical. It's the big day, Dad. Dottie doesn't recognise you in your morning suit. Oh, here, let me sort your tie.
Do I look all right?
You look just perfect. There you go.
I'm nervous.
Oh, I'm so happy for you and Maud. She's amazing.
She's my world. I found happiness again, June.
I know.
And you are happy too. I can see that now. The house looks beautiful, love. You've done well decorated it all by yourself. It's a reflection of my June. Soothing for the soul.
All right, Mum? Grandad?
I'm nervous, Laura, love.
Of course you are, Grandad. It's to be expected. It's going to be such a great day. Maud is fab.
Right then. Team Llewellyn, shall we? Team Llewellyn!
Let's do this.
And so please join me in a toast to the bride and groom.
To the bride and groom.
Hi, June.
John, you came.
Is that all right?
Of course.
I waited until it was dark. I wanted to bring Charles and Maud a gift, so...
Oh, that's really thoughtful. Here, sit down. Do you want to meet them?
Perhaps in a bit. Let me get used to being here first. You look really beautiful, June.
This old thing?
It's very pretty.
Oh, thanks. Would you like a drink?
Later. Shall we?
What? Dance?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't dance.
Neither do I, but I don't like seeing a beautiful lady sitting alone.
Oh, all right. Let's. But I'm only agreeing because it's my dad's wedding and I've had 2 glasses of champers. I really don't know how.
Nor me. Just stand on my feet. That's what I used to do with Mum.
Oh dear. Is anyone looking?
Surprisingly, no. They're watching your father and Maud, I think.
They haven't noticed you.
So, this is June's world.
It is.
It's a great world. How did the wedding go?
Oh, it was perfect. Dad and Maud are made for each other. And with her by his side, well, it's one thing less for me to worry about.
It sounds to me like the worrying works the other way.
Well, I guess that never stops.
Is Laura here too?
Yes, she made it. Oh, I'll introduce you.
Oh, that would be nice. This is nice.
What?
This. Just doing something normal. You know, like going to a family party with friends.
Oh, and dancing with someone old enough to be your mother.
and dancing with my friend.
Change partners, June?
Yes, why not?
Hello there. I'm Clarry.
Yes, I guess. I'm John. I've heard a lot about you. I like your hairstyle.
Oh, some say Heather Locklear.
Well, I was thinking Cheryl Ladd.
You've heard of Cheryl Ladd?
Yeah, she's friends with my mum.
Oh my God!
So, Johnny came, June.
He did, Annie. At least Clarry will be happy.
Oh, I'm glad you made up with her.
Me too.
Annie, may I dance with my daughter?
You may, Charles.
June, thank you.
For what, Dad?
For you just being you.
Oh, of course, Dad. Look at the moonlight on the sea tonight. It's full of jewels.
You're like a jewel when you're happy. Your eyes sparkle like the sea.
You're pretty special yourself.
June, I'm leaving.
Yes,
You know,
I expected it.
going to New York. My mum's invited me for Christmas.
Oh, that's wonderful.
You okay with that?
Of course. I'm absolutely delighted.
I'm going to try and reconnect with her. Make up for lost time.
Oh, I couldn't have hoped for better news, John.
I'm going to miss you so much.
I will miss you too. But hey, with technology today, we can chat any time, and Dad tells me I could even see your face.
June, you have no idea how much strength it gives me, knowing that there's a person in the world who cares about me. Me.
You have no idea how much courage it has given me to know that there is a person who sees me. Me.
Will we stay in touch?
Of course. Why wouldn't we? When are you leaving?
Oh, I'll start to wrap things up here and go by like the 24th, I think. Some opportunities lined up for me stateside.
You're on the crest of a wave, John. Just ride it. And if it spits you out, well, you know where we are.
Happy Christmas, June.
They say friends come into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. I like to think that Johnny came into mine for all three. And he says I came into his for all three too. We were chatting about it just last month. So this is the end of my story. And I need some me time now. So I'm afraid I'm going to have to leave you.
Right, passport, check. Boarding pass, check. Hand luggage, check. Oh, the buzz of airports.
Yes, it's all very exciting.
Mum, are you sure you'll be okay without me?
Of course.
If you have any doubts, now is the time to say.
It's only 12 weeks.
12 weeks, Mum, on the other side of the world. I'm gonna miss you.
Oh, there we go. Flight departs at gate 63. Time to make a move.
What will you do, Mum?
When? Tonight? Or watch a film? Sleep?
No, over the next 3 months.
Oh, believe me, the time will fly.
Right. Big hug. Come on. It'll take at least 45 minutes to get through security. Oh, okay. Oh, it's time.
Right. Well then. Hawaii, here I come. Keep an eye on Grandad and Maud for me.
Of course I will.
Bye, darling.
Have a wonderful time, Mum. Catch a wave for me.
Seize the day.
Johnny and June was written and produced by Cal Heath, with technical support from Claire Owen. In order of appearance, Laura was played by Tracy Lewis, June was Jane Cummings, Clarry, Rebecca Cadmore, Annie, Gillian Broadfield, Beatrice, Alison Saunders, Ellie, Helen Horton, Frank, Richard Fowler, Charles, John Betts, Johnny, James Orst, and Maud, Anthea Simons. This audio play has been produced for training purposes. Special thanks to Pixabay musicians Zakhar Valahar, Les FM, Serge Quadrado, Nesreality and Coma Media. Also to Lance Farr, Ashley Winter, Vanessa Marshall and the BBC SFX Library.